After taking out the defending champs in 7 games, the Celtics now turn their attention to the 1-seeded Miami Heat. Don't forget, Boston got the better of Miami during the regular season, winning 2 of those 3 matchups. So, Shannon, now that it's the postseason, who wins this series?
Man, they done knocked out my team, so I got to ride with them, Skip. I got to ride with the Celtics. They're battle-tested. What impressed me, Skip, is that they did something that no other team, Miami, had already sewn it up. Everybody else seemed to be scared of the 2 seed because sitting in the 7th seed probably was going to be the Brooklyn Nets. The Sixers wanted no parts of it. The Bucks wanted no parts of it. The Celtics say we want all that smoke. Because if it ever came down to a Game 7, which it did against the Bucks, guess what was going to happen? They were going to have it on their home court. So now what they've done, two of the best players in basketball, they've beaten them. They're going into this series, Skip, with extreme confidence. Think about the confidence that you've got to have. We just knocked off a team that had 2 of the most skilled players in the history of the game in their prime on the same team at the same time, and we took them apart 4-0. Then we beat the defending champ, Finals MVP, two-time MVP, Finals MVP, Defensive Player of the Year. We beat them in 7, and the only way to get to a 7th game, we had to go to their home court in Game 6 and take them apart. So they're feeling very, very comfortable. Skip, they got a lot of guys that can play a lot of different positions. Like Grant Williams, he can guard Jimmy Butler, he can guard Bam, he can do a lot of different things. So can Tatum, so can Smart, so can Jaylen Brown. I love the multifacetedness of their team, what they can do defensively. Skip, look, Miami is a great defensive team also. But there's a difference between taking apart Atlanta and Sixers as opposed to doing that to Brooklyn and Milwaukee. And so with that being said, I'm going to take them. I like Horford because you can throw Horford at Bam. Hell, you can put Grant Williams on Bam. You can throw Tice at Bam. Yeah. Hell, Robert Williams might even be back. So, Skip, when you look at it, all the players that can cause them problems, the Celtics have 3 or 4 guys that they can throw at them to wear them down. Okay, I'm going to start Marcus Smart on Jimmy Butler. But if I need to, I can throw Tatum on him because Tatum did an unbelievable job against Kevin Durant.
He did.
Or Jaylen Brown. Jaylen, hey, take him. Grant Williams, you take him. So with that being said, Skip, the way the Celtics play defense and the offensive guys that they have with Tatum, led by Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, Al Horford can give you big minutes. And Kyle Lowry's out again with that hamstring. I'm gonna take the Celtics in 6.
You almost convinced me. You did a really good job. But I picked the Heat going into the playoffs to win it all, and I'm sticking with the Heat in 7 because they have home court advantage. Okay. I don't know, but they have a sweet backup in place by the name of Victor Oladipo, who is a medical marvel of a miracle, actually, because suddenly he's come off a torn quad that looked like was going to end his career. Yes. And he is back, and he's just getting better and better and better. And I think right now he's about as good as Lowry. Yeah. Lowry's a bulldog of a defender and a leader. So I give you that.
Yeah, he's a better facilitator of offense. But other than that, Skip, Oladipo, his offensive game, and like you said, his confidence is coming back because he's like, I'm healthy now. I can do this.
Okay. So that night, Jason Tatum went 0 for 5 from 3. Well, he's capable of going 0 for 5 from 3 on various nights.
Yeah, he's capable of dribbling them 40 pieces, too.
He is. I will agree. But Jimmy Buckets is a more consistent. He's averaging 29, 8, and 5 for the playoffs. He's going to give you right at 30 points a night, and I believe he'll get them against all those defenders.
He ain't getting them against Marcus Smart.
Yes, he will. He will get his 29. He's crafty. He's sly. He's a little nasty down in the post. He's got every trick in the book, and I believe that he will get his points against anybody. Again, Miami led the league in three-point shooting. They also led in three-point defense. So this is going to be an all-time great defensive battle. Yeah. Maybe not great for ratings, but all-time great defensive battle that will get decided by three-point shooting. And I don't know if you've noticed, but all of a sudden I keep looking up, and this this guy Strus just keeps stroking threes. He's been one of their better three-point shooters. And this guy who used to be with the Bucks last year, who I think is an X factor for a championship team, is P.J. Tucker. And there's no better corner three shooter than P.J. And for the playoffs, he is making 48% of his three-point shots. So I like that. Tyler Hero has not lived up to his sixth man of the year during the playoffs, but he is capable of going off and getting you 40 on any given night. So Oladipo can really score the basket. Oladipo's a much better overall offensive player than Kyle Lowry is.
Well, here's the thing. The difference is in this series is that they don't have anybody that they have to build. The Celtics doesn't have anybody they have to build a wall for.
No.
That's not what Bam is. That's not what Jimmy Butler is. So the wide open threes that they were giving up against Milwaukee because they had to worry about Giannis, they're not going to be there. The guys will stay home a little bit more. So now we're going to see how this thing plays out. Because I like JT. I like JB. I like Smart. Grant Williams. Now, he might not ever have another game like this in the playoffs, but he had that one. And he knows in the back of his mind, and now Miami knows he's capable of it. He just might. He just might have another one.
Okay, and what happened, I remind you, back in the bubblicious Laker days, what happened in the conference finals? It was Boston versus Miami, and the Heat won. I know
they ain't want to be there. Boston ain't want to be there. Them boys, they want to be there.
Is that what they said?
That's what you tell. That's what you do to me.
Huh. Well, unfortunately for me, the Heat won in 6, and immediately Dragic turned up lame for game 1 of the NBA Finals. He was their leading playoff scorer, and he could not go. And in game 1 against your Lakers, Bam turns up, he hurts his shoulder, and he can't go. He's a shell of himself the rest of the finals. You got 2 huge breaks, and you won an asterisk bubblicious championship.
It was no asterisk.
Yes, it was. It was.
Well, don't worry about that. Guess what? They won't get a chance to win another one because Celtics got this one.
Really?
You got Miami in 7. I got Celtics in 6. We're gonna put what you want to do. 4 cases.
4? Let's do it. Let's call it 5.
5 cases.
5 cases right here, right now. And I got 2 cases on game 1.
No, I don't want nothing on game 1. Nope.
No, why not?
Because I'm playing the long game. I will play the long game. It might take us a game. Take us a game to figure this out. See how they did the Bucks?
Really?
Took them 2 games to figure out what the Bucks were doing and walked them down.
Okay, so you will not take 2 on game 1.
Nope.
Okay. Would you take 2 on game 2?
Might be doing it 1. I'll take 1 on game 2.
1 on game 2, says Shannon Sharp. I got that one. 1 on game 2. Thank you very much.
What's going to be interesting to see what you do with Golden State and the Mavericks.
Okay.
And 2 of your least favorite players.
All I know is I got Miami to win it all, and I'm sitting pretty because all I know for sure is both of your finals picks are gone.
No. I got a new finals pick.
You got a new finals pick.
Vistaprint. Celtics. Really? JT.
Vistaprint.
Yep. You know, I'm a Celtics fan. I was a Celtics fan for the long, but we're bird tired. I retired too.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm a Heat fan at this moment, and I got Jimmy Buckets. And by the way, I want Jimmy to know that Shannon Sharp said you're overrated. No, that's what you said. You said he's overrated.
Let me ask you a question. Does playoff Jimmy match regular season Jimmy?
No, but it doesn't matter because all I care about is playoff Jimmy.
Well, you better hope he shows. Well, because I know does. JT. I saw what JT did. I saw what he did to your guy. I saw when his back was against the wall in a game 6. They absolutely had to have it.
Yeah.
I saw what he did.
Really? We might even knock some dust off Duncan Robinson and let him play maybe 4 or 5 minutes, make 4 or 5 threes because he is highly capable.
I think he only played 4 or 5 minutes the entire series against the Sixers.
He did.
I don't know what happened. I don't know how you give a man $18 million a year and then put him in mothballs.
Well, maybe he's secret weapon. They're waiting to unleash him on Boston.
Now he the Big Mac secret sauce. Now he don't want nobody to know what he is.
He'll go stand out there about 40 feet away and just stroke it.
Yeah, it happening.
3-point shooting will tell the tale, and I got Miami. 6, that's all you got is 6.
Game, you got him at 6.
Okay, I've got home court advantage.
There's going to be some dude changing hands. It's going to be fun to watch. Skip, I got to give you bonus points for the dietetic issue. I'm going to steal that one. All right, coming up, we got to go back to Dallas destroying the Suns. Did Chris Paul damage his legacy after that early playoff exit? That's coming up next on Undisputed.